What is up, Berserker Patriot Store family? So, in light of all the things that have been happening, we got videos today that just make you wonder if there's anybody in the government that we can trust anymore, especially the FBI or the DOJ. So, here's the situation. All of these security companies that they are every time for some reason get bragged on after people almost get assassinated or they do get assassinated because of such lax security, in my opinion, as a nothing nobody. That's all I've done, is study this stuff all my life. So, as a nothing nobody that could have helped you be prepared and tried to help you be prepared, people like Tim Pool and all of y'all. I've contacted you numerous times, we talked, but I lost all my followers, so you guys stopped getting back a hold of me. So here's the situation. If you could just find friends that you trust with your life, not a class 3 security company, whose family is above your life, whose everything is above your life, it's just a job for them, okay? Not just a security company, because right now you don't just need security, you need opposition to your opposition. You need intel, you need cooperation between teams, and you need wartime security. You need private contractors is what you need, but that's extremely expensive. So what you can do is you can get some of the most like-minded people you have around you that you trust, regardless of anything, and you can get them class 3 training so they can get their class 3 license so they can legally carry a firearm in a security situation. Okay, then you can get them a counterterrorism class with some of the most savage Afghani veterans that you can find. Try to stick to tier 1 operators if possible. Or if you can find some operators, which there's millions of them out here that would love this kind of job and have purpose again, find an operator. Or just give suggestions to your local security, since we know you won't change them, even though they tell you they can't keep you secure. And they're not having drones fly over your stuff. Have at least 4 drones out, one on all 4 corners of your event, okay? If there are buildings that are within 200 yards, 500 yards, 1,800 yards, okay, and they can see directly to the situation that you're in, then get a permit and put a banner up on the front and back of the person you're securing, okay? Get teams that are specifically for Overwatch, okay? You need Overwatch. You need people on the tops of buildings with rangefinders and binoculars. If it's nighttime, they need nods and they need thermal, okay? Real simple stuff. Real simple, cheap shit that you don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on as well. You can do this with cheap Walmart drones. They have them that are 8K, and they can fly up to 5 miles, and you only need up to 1,800 yards, because over that, you're getting a professional fucking sniper that's like Chris fucking Kyle and shit, you know what I mean? So, on average, these lefties, probably 200 yards would be the furthest out they would go, unless these are some extremely trained people, because once you get to 5 and 800 yards, it's a little difficult. Okay, on top of that, I would say 2 teams, okay? 4 guys sweeping the place, 4 guys controlling you and the crowd. 2 controlling you, 2 controlling the crowd. Depending on the size of the crowd, you might need a 20-man platoon, always 4-man team at a time. Have them trained well together to where when a shot is fired, they don't do this. They're prepared in their mind that there could be a shot fired in your situation, and their first reaction is their gun is going in the direction that they hear the recoil come from, okay? Because when you're just hiring private security, even though they can carry a gun, they've never been in a true shooter, combat, force on violent situation in real life, most of them, okay? Most of them aren't hiring hardened combat veterans because they can go work for a private contractor and make $150,000 a year after they've been with them for about 5 years. Starts off with about $300 a visit, you know what I mean, for these veterans. So, of course, you've got to give an incentive. But there's nothing a ton of Afghanistan hardened veterans out here, Marines, Army Rangers, 7th Special Forces Unit, 10th Mountain Division. These guys would love to be out here and helping you guys doing this stuff, especially from my generation. They're of like-minded people like us. So that's just a few things I can name. I could send you lists of things that you can just give to your security companies, since a retard like me can figure out how to keep. After Donald Trump's assassination, man, I was totally on board with the fact that none of these companies you guys are hiring know what the fuck they're doing. Some of their parents gave them some money and they put security companies together, is what it seems like. You can get mad at me, you can hate me over this video, but it's a fact. All of these situations were horribly handled, including by law enforcement in most situations when we've had mass shooters. You know, we've had parents trying to save their kids while the cops are sitting outside for 45 minutes at some situations. So, as a country, as a human, as human beings with each other in this country, we could all tend to come together and learn to work together like this in everyday life. You know what I mean? We just need to do this as patriots, as we the people. It can't happen anymore. Like, you people are already seeming like you're forgetting Charlie Kirk. You already are not paying attention to the numerous other people that have been fucking murdered and the bombs that have been planted and all this crazy shit that's happened since Charlie's assassination. You know what I mean? These people outright shoot this dude, this Democrat that shot up the ABC news station. They just released him. They released him. He shot up the news station because he didn't like that they fired Jimmy Kimmel. And which goes to my point that even if you're on their side, the moment you break from the hive mind and you're no longer one of their sheeple, then now you might as well be one of our people, because they're going to kill you. They're going to try to murder you. You know? All it's done, like I said, all it's done doing all of this is ramp shit up. And, you know, there's millions of Americans that's just kind of hoping that's what happens. Because our government has failed us to such a point that how can we ever have confidence in this FBI again? The FBI's got to go. It's got to go, and we got to start something different. We got to start the American Citizen Investigation Team or some organization or something, because the FBI's got to go, bro. Y'all suck. Cash, Dan, man, we've caught you lying for what, the third, fourth time now? We had the highest hopes for you two guys. We had the highest hopes with you. We were praying that everything you were saying was true, but yet again, you went full Republican on us. Full on Republican. We want some savage constitutionalists in our country. We want some people representing our country. Like, we got to get Nick Fridas in here for something higher than what he's at right now. We got to get Brendan Herrera as the ATF director. You know, what we need to do is in 2028 only elect people that run on the Second Amendment. If we want our country back, fuck everything else right now. We only vote for people that run on restoring the Second Amendment to the full glory of what it was meant to be. Because as you can remember, an armed society is a polite society. And if they're not a polite society, they're just not a part of society anymore. So, it's just that simple. Just that simple. Even in the Bible, it tells you an eye for an eye, and judge not unless you be judged that way. So if you murdered me and then they take your life, I guess that's, you judged me that way and now they've judged you this way. So understand that, people. Okay, I'm done ranting. It's 9 minutes into this video. I love you guys. Just understand, if you want some simple things you can do, I will fucking put some stuff in an email for you and ship it on over to you. And then you can do your events and you can be safer. I'm not gonna say you can be completely safe, but you can be safer. And I mean, I would love to build a crowdfund so I can get all my shit back so we can just get out here and start doing this for people for free. You know, as Americans, as 100+ million people watched the Charlie Kirk funeral yesterday. Why aren't we all coming together like that in everyday society? Every Republican in the country could be sitting pretty right now. Every one of us. We could only do commerce with each other. We can only go watch each other. And then, you know, we would thrive in this society, because if we're always communicating with each other and we're always moving around with each other, these people will stop. When they see that they can't just single you out in a crowd, and they see that, hey, that drone sees what I'm doing and it's about to hit me. That's another thing. You see that motherfucker up there with that drone, you just take that drone, you boop, pop it right into his fucking head, and you get some people up there. You know what I mean? It's just that fucking simple. Yeah, but that's not moral. I don't give a fuck what's moral anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Man, I can't do anything. See, what these people do, it's like your older brother. They'll get in your face and they'll be like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, but they're right here. You could smell their demon fucking breath. You could see the demon manifesting from their soul. You could smell the putrid demon around them. And it's like, oh, you can't do nothing to them. Bullshit. You can fucking knock them right the fuck out of your face. That's what you can do. And then they'll stop doing it. Once they see there's actual repercussions to what the fuck they're doing, they'll stop doing it. I'm tired of hearing, oh, we gotta keep being peaceful while they keep fucking murdering us. What was the point of somebody screaming, free Palestine, and murdering a woman at a wedding on the day of Charlie Kirk's funeral? What was the point of that? What was the point of shooting up an ABC affiliate for Jimmy Kimmel getting thrown off the air? What was the point of assassinating the best of us? All because when someone speaks the truth to you, that means they have to be murdered. That's crazy, bro. How can you call us fascists when you literally want to eradicate anyone that doesn't think like you? They're not a part of the collective. We must eradicate. Exterminate, exterminate. That's probably what your brain does all the time. You're a Dalek. You're exterminate. Everywhere you go, everything you see a MAGA hat, exterminate. You see my truck, oh, we got to get that fucking guy. We can't give him a day's rest. He loves this country. He hates pedophiles. We got to get him. I'm evil. I'm horrible. I want to put pedophiles in wood chippers, and I want tyrants to be capitally punished in public, in front of people that violate their oath of office. Man, I'm horrible. I'm an evil fucking person. I'm going to uphold the laws of America the way they were written. That's just fucking crazy. I want to set an example so large that these people shut the fuck up forever. You know what I mean? Why don't we be America for a little while, guys? How about that? Could we just be America for like a year and figure this shit the fuck out? We don't have to be violent. We just shut them the fuck down. Literally shut them down. We run the power. We control the farms. They want no more farms. Well, cool. You can't have no more of our fucking food then. Grow your own fucking food, motherfuckers. If you got a profile that says free Palestine, or you've had a video that celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, or you've been out here in any way, shape, or form, helping and aiding and abetting any of these terrorists, including criminal aliens in our country. No food. Figure it out. Go fishing, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We'll teach you how to throw a fucking pole in the water and pull back some fish. We'll teach you how to skin a hog, and then you're on your own from there. Because you can't get any of these luxuries you have in your life without us. But you want to eradicate us, so you seem to think you don't fucking need us. So how about we just do that for a little bit? Oh, but the law. Who gives a fuck about the law at this point? They don't care about the law. The law clearly doesn't care the fuck about us. You know what I mean? Clearly doesn't care. When we've got Antifa members in my town this Saturday, I've got them on camera espousing, we are Antifa, we are organized in the streets, we are here to stop fascists. What? What? You got preachers preaching that you should be gay. It's okay to be gay. You're not a preacher. You're of demonic grace. is what you are, and you're a freaking demon. They warn about you. You're a false teacher from the Bible that's supposed to come out in Revelations. Everything that's happening right now, read Revelations. Everything. From the natural disasters we've been having that are unthought of, to the followers of Christ just being 100% persecuted all around the country. We're in Revelation. You need to understand. You need to go read Revelation, because it's not the same as the New Testament. It's a different book of the Bible, and it's a savage book of the Bible. And horrible things are going to happen in the in Revelation. Okay? Revelation isn't the puppies and rainbows book of the Bible. So you people still espousing that just be in peace with these demons, that's not what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to tolerate it. We go out with the full armor of God and we continue to do what the fuck we were doing, but this time if the demons come at us, we stop them. We don't just allow them to attack us. Look at Andy No. We can give you hundreds of examples of you just outright maliciously killing and beating conservatives, Republicans, Christians for no fucking reason, except for the way they believe in the world. But when we ask you, you can't ever post anything or give us any facts. You can go on and give a half fucking retarded answer of, oh, well, this person, these were Democrats that got shot. Yeah, by a fucking Democrat. By a registered fucking Democrat. Those Democrats that sent the politicians, they got shot by a registered motherfucking Democrat. So, I mean, the last 10 mass shootings that were really famous, all trans-affiliated people. You know what I mean? Including Charlie Kirk's assassin. Which, oh, man. Now you're getting me down the fucking rabbit hole, because I'm watching videos and I'm running them through fucking AI filters to find out if anything about them's AI. And half of these videos I'm getting, they're actually real, and it's just shit that hasn't been started to get posted until now. And holy fuck, man. Oh, man. When I go live later tonight, there's some things I'm going to be showing on my live, guys, that they're very, very graphic, and it's not something I want to show, but this has to be seen, because this is being covered up by every other news station, except for a couple YouTubers have put it out today. And every time it gets put out, it seems to get deleted. So I have permanently recorded it into a device, and we will look at it tonight on my live. But I'm going to warn you beforehand. I'm going to tell everybody, hey, we're about to play this video. So don't watch it if you're going to have a problem with seeing what happened to Charlie and getting a little bit of the truth. Because there is an entry and exit. And somebody slowed it down. A Marine ballistic specialist took the video and slowed it down to where you can actually see what happened, and what we're being told happened is not at all what happened. And I didn't think I was going to jump on this bandwagon, but man, I watched those videos and there's something really fucking weird going on here. There's some kind of fucking cover-up going on here for somebody, and it's got my blood boiling. I love you guys. Be blessed. I know we just covered a whole bunch of bullshit there, but hey, there it is. From the Berserker Patriot, we love you guys. Be safe.